Yung attrition rate sa college is really alarming. In your report, you noted that it's 39% nationally and 94% in BARM.
Yes.
So siguro to visualize this, 4 in 10 college students are dropping out sa buong Pilipinas. Sa BARM naman, 9 in 10 college students are no longer pursuing college in the middle of their tertiary education, right? So why are college students actually dropping out?
Yeah, sa akin nga dyan, ang baliktad yung ginagamit ko. Sabi ko, sa BARM, sa 10 pumasok, isa lang ang matatapos. In the context of free tuition, that is alarming.
Right.
Kasi we are using public funds so that they can have access to higher education. Kaya nga sabi ko, what I'm using now is, we can't just make sure that there is equity in access. There should be equity in completion. That we are not just letting them be accepted in a school or have the opportunity to go to school. We need to make sure they finish. Because otherwise, what's the point? Maraming reasons yan. Ang unang-unang reason is really either they are lack of engagement and second, the need to work. Kasi ang binibigyan nating tulong, tuition subsidies, di ba? Or we give all of these supports. Pero ang pinaka-problem talaga dyan is opportunity cost. Kung ang bata, may tuition ka nga, pero mas malaki ang kikitain kung nagtrabaho na siya. Marami sa kanila nagtatrabaho. Nakikita din natin na ang mga estudyante natin nagda-drop out after 2 years of college. Which is why sa mga job postings, actually, if you check, may nakalagay dyan, some college or college dropout. Nakapag-take ng units, pero hindi nagtapos. So sa atin, what we really need to do is one, siguruhin natin na yung supportang binibigay natin sa mga mahihirap, the poor students in the tertiary education subsidy, hindi lang siya pang tuition. Dapat sapat siya sa lahat ng gastusin ng bata kung gusto nating matapos talaga sila. And that has changed, no? Because what used to be 40,000 or 60,000, naging 10,000 ang subsidy ng mahihirap. So ang sabi ko nga, yes, may grantees tayo. Are they the poorest? Do they really have the capacity to complete? Baka hindi.
Right.
The second is that we need to make sure that porous yung education system natin. What do we mean by porous education system? That a student can decide to go in and also leave school, but be able to come back at any time. Alam mo, in other education systems, talagang pwede silang magbalik-balik. The studies also from UP Population Institute has shown us na nag-triple yung part-time students in the country. I think we need to be more flexible when it comes to higher education options we provide. Hindi pwedeng rigid na high school ka, papasok ka ngayon, 4 years ka, gagraduate ka. We need to accept the reality that the context of the youth today is that some might go to work, but sana they can also go back to school and that there are night classes, Saturday classes. So hindi sila barred from actually pursuing higher education. Dapat din tayo flexible na. Hindi pwedeng yung MRR natin, full-time MRR, kung hindi, tanggal ka na.
Right.
Even in our scholarships,
dapat
yung scholarships natin, hindi pwedeng pang full-time lang. Kasi baka mamaya may part-time students, kailangan talagang tumulong sa pamilya. Bakit natin sila hindi tulungan para makapagtapos?
Right.